diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Buckeyes will put toe to leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the USC Trojans offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making... And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Trojans will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order.
Oh, he's going to go up top. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Going for a big play right off the bat. And it's caught inside the 25.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The quick out. Turning it on. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to direct.
He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we can go back.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Trojans will try to punch it in on first and goal. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. And you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The returner's going to try to see what he can get.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab down the left side. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Fafita. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in, it's Hayes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Lane. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Trojans have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
You see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Trojans are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it. And here comes the punt team. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll spread the defense out going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes the catch at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Dropping back, it's Fafita. He's got it down the middle. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hayes. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. To the air, it's Fafita. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, USC! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, we head to Dallas for a final update on one of the best games every year, the Red River rivalry. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed.
Wants to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground. You're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude,
intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Got the quick pass. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He gets a block. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Sayin. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Buckeyes looking to convert on fourth down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Breaks into the open.